let's reframe and revise. The last couple videos I have done have been just little short videos that I've been putting on my social media. And I want to tie those videos together and explain why I've been releasing little 1-minute videos to all of you guys. First of all, the 1-minute videos are on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and they're little tips on techniques or things that you need to do to better manifest things into your life. The shorts I'm also putting on YouTube so that you have a quick go-to if you're looking for something just to pick you up. And then I'm going to try and tie these together. Sometimes it'll happen, sometimes it won't, but I am going to try. Anyways, we're going to talk about revising and reframing because that's what my little shorts have been about lately, and how you can use these two together to add value to what you're creating in your life. This is Susie, your beautiful Millionaire Swan Queen. Welcome back to the garden, my beautiful ducklings. Subscribe, smash the like button, share my video. I will love you forever. I am a life coach, the best life coach, with a 99.6% success rate in getting people back together with the love of their life. It's not the only thing I do, but it is what I specialize in. If you would like to work with me one-on-one or join my paid Facebook group, where it is the only place I go live, check out the links in the description below. So we're going to talk about first, before we get back into the revise and reframe, I am a specialist in relationships. That's what I specialize in. I can do anything you want. I've had 18 major breakthroughs with clients last week alone, which is humongous. 18 in 1 week. 3 are actually in fully committed relationships. As a result of those, the other 15 are major breakthroughs. Money is not something that can be really taught on YouTube because it is individual to you, your thoughts, your words, and the way you think. As a result, one-on-one is better for money. So if you're looking for money help, I can shift that, but don't look for that shift on YouTube, guys, because chances are it's not going to work. And I am sorry. I try to give you tips and techniques regarding that, but as for being your money coach, that's a one-on-one deal. I love you, but I will give you basics here, not because of my situation, but because money is so different and so knotted up with other things that you have to find a way to separate it, and coaching is the only way you do that. With that being said, remember, I love you, I am here for you, and I appreciate you watching my channel. Let's get back to reframing and revising. So I got told so many times in the last couple of weeks that I'm tired of being gaslit. So I use this with my ex. They are gaslighting me. So we all know my ex. I love to talk about him on my channel because he is perfect for toxic relationships and what you can do to empower yourself in the toxic relationship. I have children with this man, so he will be a part of my life as long as one of us are alive. And I have accepted that. I keep my contact as little as I possibly can, but when I need to talk to him, I want to have a good conversation. I want to keep the conversation on point, and I want to be able to get off the phone and move forward in my day without being upset. So this is what I do. I reframed gaslighting as to it not being a bad thing. So you're gaslighting me. That means you are telling me a bunch of things that are not true. What if they were gaslighting you and it was a good thing? So if I'm being gaslit and you're being nice to me, I know you're still toxic, but I have you in the story, the state, the vibration, the energy, the vortex that I want you in. So I want you to be nice to me, so I'm using words to create that. So gaslighting in a good way. He's gaslighting me, but it's in a good way. Then your negative thoughts. How do you get rid of your negative thoughts? Divorce them. I want a divorce, so I'm going to divorce you and I am going to marry somebody else. So I divorced my negative thoughts and I used Jared and Jason as names. I divorced Jared and I married Jason because I don't want to deal with these crazy negative thoughts that are disempowering my life. And I wanted to bring these amazing thoughts that are empowering my life into my life by closing the door, bam, on the bad, and opening the door on the good. So how do you use that in practical situations? Well, like my ex, I divorced that gaslighting was bad. And I turned gaslighting into good. So the bad is gone. I shut the door. I pushed it all the way away from me. I can't even see it because it's a door that has no windows. And I only focus on the door of the thing that I want. So I tell you all the time, you have to stop talking about the things you don't want. Science backs it up. That reticular activating system in the back of your head is a Google search bar. What you focus on grows means that I focused on the bad thoughts, more bad thoughts come in. I focus on the good thoughts, more good thoughts come in. So what thoughts do you want to focus on? We're reframing. I'm divorcing the old and I'm marrying the new. Well, pick a topic. And this one is an easy one, your job. I hate my job. Oh my God, my job sucks. Oh God, another day in hell. Oh, I really just want to call in, but I need the money. Oh, I'm just going to skip today, and go to the end and say, oh, this was a happy day. This was a happy day. This is a happy day. Oh God, please let it be a happy day. I'm going to divorce those thoughts. Bam. I'm going to reframe my job because that's what you're doing. I love my job. I have an amazing job. My job is wonderful. It adds so much value to my life. My bosses treat me amazingly well. And when I go to work, I feel like I have another family. And that family adds value to my life because it's fun. Work is fun. I love talking to people and answering phones and helping them with their money. It's amazing. And when I come home at the end of the day, I feel refreshed and revitalized. I've reframed my job from I hate it to I love it. Now, to revise, I've shut the door and divorced all of that stuff. Now I'm going to reframe and go to this door and I'm going to talk about how my job is fun and I love it, but then I'm going to add one word. Always, because always is going to revise and this door is going to completely disappear as if it was never there in the first place. Same thing with your specific person. Same thing with your money. When I changed my money, I used several phrases and I have a money playlist that you can check out, which shows you some of the things that I do for money. The number one thing I said is I always have money. I always have money. The second thing I said is I only have basic bills. Now, if you know me, I do not like the word only with a specific person because that invites in the fact that you think other people are interested in your person. But with money, you can do this because we all know that there is money. And you're not the only person who has money. Other people have money. So you want to take money from the rich and put it into your account, you got to change your words. So I did. I always have money. I always have money. I only have basic bills. So I divorced my old money story. I created a few things and I used the revision technique. And those are the two things that I did to change my money. As a result, I wiped out $16,000 worth of debt in 4 months. I still don't know how I did it, but I did. And that's where I live. Now for your specific person, let's get down into the nitty gritty. You really got to stop calling them names, because that is their title. If you're calling them an idiot, a douchebag, or any other horrible name, stop. Immediately stop calling them that name, because that is the title to your relationship. My boyfriend is a douchebag, so he's going to be a douchebag. And guys, again, I do apologize. I am a girl. I like boys. And as a result, as being a female and liking males, I come from that perspective because it's the most natural way to talk. So if you are a male manifesting a woman, or you are manifesting the same sex, it's irrelevant. Use their name if you have it. If not, just use a generic. If you want a specific name, like we all know I love the name Jared, so if I wanted to create somebody with a specific name, this is how I would do it as well. I divorced the old story. My specific person is not the person I want him to be. I shut that door. I go over here and I reframe and revise. So we're going to go back to the Jared and the Jason, because I needed another J name, because I love J's. They actually make a really cute thing. Never mind. It's just little Susie. So let's think about this. You have Jared over here, who is misbehaving and not conforming. You have Jason over here, who you're trying to create. And I don't want to create chaos. So I divorced this story that Jared is misbehaving. He's not doing what I want. I shut the door. I come to the middle of the doorway and I decide, what do I want? Because this is the same with anything. What do I want? What is going to make me happy in a relationship? So I'm going to figure out specifically what I want. So I wanted Jared to be loving, to be kind, to be supportive, to realize that I should always be in the top 2 of his life. I want him to add value to my life. I don't want him just to show up to pay my bills and cook me dinner. I don't want him to just bring me flowers. I need value. How do you add value to my life? Well, I'm stuck with business and you need somebody to bounce off ideas, and you come up with a really good idea and I turn it into a video. That's value. I am upset because my ex-husband upset me because I didn't do my affirming about how he is Mr. Nice all of a sudden. And he does something that upsets me. I want you to let me cry and vent and be a girl and then fix it. But I don't want to have to come to you all the time and say, babe, I need to vent, and then can you fix it? Or, babe, I just need to vent. Could you just listen and let me get it all out? Do you want me to fix it? No, I just want to vent. Because you need to tell your person what you want. My kids come at me and they are amazing. They will literally say, Mom, I just need to vent. And I will give them 15 minutes. And at the end of the 15 minutes, I will ask them if they feel better. And if they say no, I'll give you another 15 minutes to vent, and then we're done. And at the end of the 30 minutes, I will say, are you feeling better? And they'll be like, no. I'm like, okay, but you've been venting for 30 minutes. So we need to change the subject and see if we can shift you into a better mood. And that's adding value. So I want my specific person to do the same thing for me. So if your current isn't doing that and you're recreating him, then you need to get clear. So once you get clear, you shut this door completely and you face this way. And because you are facing this way and the door is closed, you snap it shut, you flick your hair, and you notice you can't see anything. Can you literally see behind you? No, you can't. Because when you shut the door on one and open the door on the other, if you're stuck in the in-between, then you're not getting better. You're also not getting worse. You're staying the same, which is why it is so important in anything you are bringing into your reality that you change your story, because that story didn't go away even though you shut the door, because you're in between and you're focusing forward, but you haven't decided what you want or what this person's supposed to do. So let's say this is a business partner, and I am running a business, and I have a business partner, and this business partner that I have is not adding value to my business. He's just taking the money and he's going. He's not Mark Cuban. He's not adding value to my business. He's not giving ideas. He's not working in the business. He's just collecting the money. And he thinks he's going to come in and take half the till every single day. Well, I'm going to get rid of this person because they're not adding value to the business, and all I'm doing is supporting them. They're dead weight. So close the door and I focus forward. And when I focus forward, what do I want my new business partner to look like? What do I want my SP to look like? What do I want my bank balance to look like? What do I want my job to look like? What do I want my free time to look like? We think about these things with our best friends. It's Tuesday. Let's go to Taco Tuesday. I had a conversation with one of my girlfriends today. It is the first day of Lent. What are you giving up? I'm giving up negativity, drama, and things that no longer serve me. And I am going to stop talking about them. And if I stop talking about them, then I have zero problems. Zero problems. I have zero debt and zero problems. Get where I'm going? So I'm not going to talk about how did I get out of debt? How did I easily get out of debt? Because now your brain is going through your memories with your reticular activating system, and it's trying to figure out how you got out of the debt. Well, your debt sheet's still chaotic. So you didn't really get out of debt. So until you get clear and change your story and reframe it and revise it, how do you actually move forward? Apparently little man is up, so I'll be right back.
Baby, are you a happy baby? Say, I'm a happy baby. You want to go say hi to my fans? Want to go say hi to my fans? Say, I'm a happy baby now.
See? Reframe, revise. He woke up, he cried. I got him calmed down within a few moments. I reframed that he's upset by asking him, why are you a happy baby?
Why are you such a happy baby? Are you such a happy baby? Are you so happy? Why are you so happy? Do you want your milk? No? Okay, we set it down.
It's not complicated, guys. It's actually really simple and easy. By reframing and revising everything in your life, you are creating a new story. So you reframe. You take a word you don't like with the meaning you don't like, and you turn it around. My SP is a douchebag. My SP is the most amazing man in the world. And the reason I changed my opinion about men, what are you going to get? You're going to get a whole new SP. The same thing with your money, the same thing with your job, the same thing with your car. Another simple analogy. You want something, and you constantly talk about how it's not working out for you. So you reframe it's working out for you. And then you say, it always works out for me. Oh, what happened? See, it always works out for us. Oh, it always works out, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Are you a good baby? So when you are reframing, that's where you get to be clear. That's when you're in the in-between. the bad story that you close the door on to the good story that you want to create. So you're in between. Now you create what you want. If you need to get a pen and paper, if you need to pull up the notes on your phone or your computer, write down what you want. Not what you don't want, what you want. And then after you write down what you want, you create a short story or a title. So you have a car and it's constantly breaking down. And you're talking about the fact that your car is breaking down all the time, right? But you say you want a new car. That car is breaking down to force you to go in the in-between to decide what you want. So my car's always breaking down. It won't start. It's horrible. It puts you in the in-between. And then you can go, but I'm so blessed, I have a new car. So your car breaks down. You reframed getting a new car, but you won't let go of the new car, the old car, to make room for the new car. So I have a beautiful Camaro. The car before the Camaro was a 97. It did not break down. It ran beautifully because my words said it. So in that car, in the 3.5 years that I had it, the only thing I did was replace the alternator and a battery and a belt. That's it. The car was fine. I just wanted something fancier. I'm a little bougie. I wanted the touch screen in my car. I wanted to be able to charge my car, my phone in my car. I wanted to have all the little doodads, the comforts, the heated seats, the things that have evolved since that car was made. So I didn't talk about the fact that my car was breaking down. I talked about the fact that I was upgrading. I went into the in-between. I decided what I wanted. And when people tried to give me the things that I didn't want, I rejected it. What kind of car do you want? A Camaro. What kind of car do you want? A Camaro. What kind of car? A Camaro. How do you want your SB to be? Kind, loving, appreciative, spoiling. You have to talk about the fact that they're doing that, because if you don't, you're never going to change the story and you're stuck in the in-between. I love you guys. Have an absolutely positively amazing day. And as always, leave me a chance, a comment, and let me know how we are drastically changing your life for the better. Oh, it's not working. Tell them, hola. Say, hola. Can you say hola? Say, hola. We're not going to do it today. He says hola now. Let's say, hola. The remote works.